Commodity focus, upswing, but not quite supercycle. The recent strong upswing in commodity prices, particularly oil and base metals, has prompted investors to ask whether commodities are entering a new supercycle. The last supercycle took place in the early 2000s, driven by China's export and infrastructure boom and the country's accession to the World Trade Organization in 2001. Much of the debate now on the commodity supercycle is focused on the green infrastructure push to support the broader use of renewable energy and electric vehicles. Low-carbon infrastructure is metal-intensive. This trend could create a structural source of demand for industrial metals. However, only when concrete policies are announced on the energy transition can we be more confident of significant demand growth. The commodity outlook over the next few quarters looks robust. First, a move toward mass vaccination as vaccine supply and eligibility broaden should set the stage for more widespread activity pickup in the second half of the year. This is positive for commodity demand. Second, industrial commodities could benefit from a more commodity-intensive U.S. growth. With the $1.9 trillion of fiscal relief now approved, the Biden administration will turn its attention to a multi-year infrastructure package later this year. Third, investors fearful of higher inflation as the U.S. goes big on fiscal stimulus could continue to shift assets into oil and base metals as a hedge. Gold, as a no-yield commodity, has lost out as an inflation hedge amid upward pressures on U.S. long-term interest rates. Bottom line, the cyclical upturn in commodity demand has room to run, but it's too early to call for a supercycle. Significant structural changes that will heavily impact long-term commodity demand over the next decade appear lacking. The push for renewables has the potential to turn the commodity boom into a supercycle for base metals. But amid gradual removal of policy support in China, made possible by an impressive recovery after putting the pandemic under control domestically, China's industrial metal demand could moderate. We expect, in general, higher prices in commodities to be met with significant additions to supply.